everybody. We're here in beautiful downtown Puerto Vallarta for the first of what is sure to become one of the most popular events in the city. Every 2 weeks on Wednesday, the city is putting together a Mexican fiesta that is going to have everything Mexico that you can think of. Music, drinks, mariachi, tequila, of course, and everything else that you want to see while you're here. So if you're going to only do one night out while you're in Vallarta, here's the place to be. And come with me. I'm going to show you why. Can you tell us a little bit about tonight's event and your part in it?
This is the first time I've seen it, and I think it's a wonderful job. And I think the setup is just beautiful, and the restaurant are doing a great job. The entertainment is terrific, so I think it's going to be a great success.
And do you think that this is something that will encourage people to go home and tell their friends to come and visit Puerto Vallarta?
Look how beautiful it is.
Absolutely. I think this is what we need, to have more events like this, to encourage people to come back more and more to Vallarta.
Absolutely. And how long have you been living in Vallarta?
25 years.
And if you had one thing to say to people in Canada and people in the States that are watching, what would you tell them about your Vallarta?
My Vallarta is very beautiful. It's very friendly. They're the nicest people I've ever been with, and they should come and find out for themselves.
It's a great climate of Vallarta.
Yes. Yeah.
That's something that you can, it's the paradise of Mexico.
Well, you definitely can't beat that, and 25 years experience. I guess you moved down when you were 3. Obviously, she knows exactly what's going on. Thank you very much for your time. Have a great night. One of the things that you can't help notice about Mexico is that it is one of the most colorful countries in the world, especially in traditional clothing. And here we've got a couple of great examples. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Monse.
Monse.
Diana.
And Diana. They're here tonight showing off some traditional clothing known to Jalisco. You can see these will all be hand embroidered, beautifully done, and these patterns have been handed down from generation to generation, taught in the living rooms from grandmother to daughter, and down through the family. And can you turn around? Un circolo? See the back? And you can see all the beautiful work, and you will see, gracias, girls all like this tonight, dressed up, walking around, showing traditional outfits from different parts of Jalisco and all over Mexico. And if you stop and talk to them, they might even let you try them on. I know everybody that I'm from Canada originally as well, and I know that sometimes Canadians are a little bit nervous because they feel like Mexico maybe isn't the safest place. So from your experience being here in Vallarta, what have you found?
Well, I was here in Puerto Vallarta, I didn't feel like you have to be watching your back at all. Like the sea walk.
Except for this guy.
Well, except for me, but that's different. No, I walk in the streets of Canada too, and it's as safe as there. And I think actually it's more laid back here than over there.
Yeah, I agree with you. And as a woman and a blonde woman, do you feel that do you feel comfortable here as well? Do you feel safe?
Oh yeah, obviously, yeah. It's been so nice, and everyone's so nice, always smiles, so it's great. I like it.
Great, that's fantastic. And coming over here, when you go home, what are you going to tell your friends and your family about Puerto Vallarta?
I'm going to tell them that they should go to Puerto Vallarta.
Fantastic. Well, we'll be waiting for them. Who's ready for a tequila shot? Me. Let's go! Okay, you don't want to come to Puerto Vallarta and look like an amateur, so one of the most important things you need to do is learn how to do a tequila shot properly. So I have my assistant here. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Alonso.
Alonso, and he's gonna set you right if I do it wrong. So the important technique is lick, shoot, and suck. First thing, lick your hand or the body part of whoever happens to be closest to you. Put a little bit of salt. You're gonna lick it, shoot it, and suck it. Super smooth. No, I promise, it is delicious. And if you go anywhere in Puerto Vallarta, you'll be able to find tequila shops where they can take you through all the different kinds of tequila and show you inexpensive bottles to super high-end bottles that aren't meant for this manner, that you should actually sip like a dessert wine. And it's delicious. At least for me, one of the best parts of Puerto Vallarta. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, the lineup has finally stopped long enough for us to come and talk to the ladies from Chile, Mole, and Pozole, 3 of the most famous tastes of Puerto Vallarta and Mexico in general. And actually, working your way through the cuisine of Mexico is one of the best ways to get to know a city. So let's find out a little bit about what the ladies are serving here tonight. Can I get your name?
Sure, my name is Francia.
Very nice to meet you, Francia. Can you tell me a little bit about what you're serving here tonight?
Sure. Here we have some pork stew.
Yeah.
And then we have chicken stew with some vegetables. And over here we have fried beans with chili and some tortilla.
Right.
Side. And then this is our special, that is baked pork.
That sounds delicious. So beans, obviously, as we all know, are a very important part of Mexican cuisine. When would you see beans? At what meal would you eat them?
Well, we eat beans in everything. In the morning and also in the afternoon and also for dinners. We eat beans fries or also the olla. We say frijoles de olla. So it's part of the Mexican cuisine.
100 different ways to serve them, and she's quite right. You will find them as a side dish to almost any meal. You know, a lot of people, when it's their first time coming to Mexico, they feel a little bit nervous because they've heard rumors about maybe that the food's not so safe or the water's not so safe. What do you think about that?
No, they can trust in us. All the food is really safe. We prepare all with too much passion and love. We are waiting with the hands open.
Well, that's totally been my experience, and she's got her hands open. I'm ready to get my mouth open and try some of these beans because these look great. Thank you very much, ladies. Gracias. Thank you. And is it your first time here to Puerto Vallarta?
No.
No, you've been here before. How many times?
About 5. I got married here.
Oh, that's so nice. Puerto Vallarta is a great place for getting married. It's actually one of the more popular destinations in Mexico for that. And you're still with him?
Yes.
Well done. Success. Success. Totally. And how about yourself? Is it your first time here?
No, second time.
And you?
My third.
Wow. So what is it that keeps you coming back over and over again to Puerto Vallarta?
The people.
Absolutely the people, for sure.
People, the culture, the history.
Great. That's so nice. And you know, one of the things that people worry about sometimes is that they think that Mexico maybe isn't the safest destination in the world. You've been here so many times. Let me know, what do you think?
Oh, it's totally safe.
When you're walking down the street, do you feel as safe here as you do at home?
Yeah. Safer in some than in some areas.
Fantastic. And what about the food?
The food is incredible, especially here tonight. We've tasted some really amazing things.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, I think eating the cuisine of a place is one of the best ways to get to know it. Fantastic. Well, being that you know the city very well, if you were going to tell your friends at home one thing to sort of convince them to come and visit Puerto Vallarta, what would you tell them?
Don't be afraid, just come. Oh, beautiful beaches, beautiful people.
We'll just wait for that conch shell to go by. And yourself, what would you tell your friends and family at home?
It's definitely worth the experience, just for the Mexican culture, for the history, for the colonial towns. I mean, the excursions available from here, there's so much to see and do.
Well, clearly they know it best, so I guess I'll see you guys next week when you come back. Thanks so much, ladies. Have a great night. A three-man xylophone, only in Puerto Vallarta. Que padre, señores. Gracias. That was amazing. Thank you so much.